Hey, I'm Ryan. I'm the director, writer, shooter, editor, power credit of Dollhouse. And I sound like a wanker saying more than one title. I've always been a massive horror film fan, especially things like Chucky and stuff like that. I loved that as a kid. So loving those movies, all the small details. It was the doll slightly moved or hearing the sound in the background and stuff like that. And that's kind of what I wanted to work with on this film.
I got involved in Dollhouse because Ryan said to me, I have found this grotesque ventriloquist doll and I want to make a horror film. And also my friend's out of town and I've got his place for a day or two. And I was like, sweet, we've got location and main hero prop sorted. I'm in.
I knew Ryan from a previous project and he literally messaged me one day being like, hey, do you want to be in a film? Because from messaging, I straight up was just like, yes, please, put me in your movie.
I love a challenge. So whenever someone asks me to do something with a constrained budget or a constrained timeline, or both in this situation, I love it because that's the sort of challenge of filmmaking, especially in the indie space and especially in Perth.
We had a few people come and help out. I had Tom Moore on sound and we had Jacinta White on makeup, and she ended up becoming the camera assistant.
Who just was absolute hero. She got there she had an hour's notice and she got there 15 minutes early and had her kit and everything ready to go. It was incredible.
I get kind of sick and tired of films taking forever to make, especially short film. The cameras have caught up, the editing software's caught up. There's no reason for us to not be able to make stuff anymore. So I just wanted to make something that we could put just a quick, simple one location shoot, and we made it really quick. Unfortunately, we just didn't release it very quick.
What was the hold up in releasing the film? There was a couple of reasons. I think that first and foremost, we filmed it in a period of time where none of the major short films, especially short horror film festivals, were really open. We had to sit on it until we could put in our applications to get it screened. We wanted to get an additional shot to put at the end of the film to sort of show what happened.
I wanted a final shot that showed the results of what the doll had done. But then a big part of me went, it's a short film. It doesn't really need it. It can be left to the imagination, and that's okay sometimes.
And then there was also the fact that both Ryan and I's careers started to pick up a bit more. We got quite busy with other productions. Ryan was lucky enough to land a couple of TV shows and went traveling around the world.
It's been a while. Yeah, I forgot that it happened really. And then it's like, oh yeah, I was in this movie. Yeah, this movie was actually kind of cool. Would have been nice to see it.
Just kind of got left on the back burner, which is a shame because it's a decent film.
Being a horror movie, there had to be some screaming in it, and I remember just having to shake on the front door, bash it, scream for help, fuck, it's gonna kill me! And we're in an apartment block as well with lots of other apartments, so that would have been fun.
I believe the budget for Dollhouse was $50 for food and, $15 for the doll. So it was just pulling favors off everyone. And this is a sort of film that, as good as it looks on the camera we shot on, I think it was really just flashed an LED light at the ceiling just to give a bit of a soft light falling down, and the rest of the key lighting was from the mobile phone. So it wasn't a film that was out of anyone's reach. I mean, you can buy an A7S, an A7S II these days for $1,000, which for a professional grade camera is not bad.
I think Dollhouse is a really great example of what you can just do, but when you've got a network of people that you like and collaborate with easily. We sometimes let opportunities slip by that we probably shouldn't. So my advice to any young filmmakers out there, or even some established ones that are maybe dealing with performance anxiety, just do it. Just take the plunge. Step into the cold, deep end of the pool and just acclimatise to it as quickly as you can.
They just had the same mindset as me. It was let's just get shit done. That's one of the more important skills to have in any arts degree, is just getting things done. That's kind of the point of making this film, and sadly I still fell into the same trap that we all do and put too much pressure on it when it was just supposed to be a quick, fun little thing. Yeah, I hope it inspires you to go make your own film in 48 hours.
And as a process, it was definitely worth doing. Making a film for $50. Not many short films get that kind of production value from it. And people really pulled together to make it as well. Again, some people had an hour's notice and they were there and they were jumping into it just because it was a cool concept. Hey, come over to some random's house and help me film a spooky film about ventriloquist dummy that wants some friends. bark.